Hello YouTube, this is a Tecumseh carburetor which came off of an 8 horsepower engine that was on one of my Ariens snowblowers. This snowblower I never made a video of yet, but I eventually will. I never featured it on video at all. I got this snowblower several years ago from my brother. He's a mechanic. I think he was just too lazy to try to get the thing working properly. He was complaining that the engine was stalling when he would blow snow. And after he gave me the snowblower, I took the engine apart and I found that the throttle valve was stuck. So I took some carburetor cleaner and I worked it back and forth, the throttle valve. And I got the throttle valve unstuck. And even though I corrected that problem, I decided to rebuild the carburetor anyway. I got a new engine to intake tube gasket, which goes right here. I got a new intake tube to carburetor gasket, which mounts over here. I also got a new needle and seat kit for the float bowl housing, and I also cleaned out the carburetor too and threw the unit back together and put it on a machine. And as far as the carburetor goes, before I rebuilt it, it always ran good. I mean, after I rebuilt it, it always ran good. But there was only one problem. The problem was the high-speed mixture screw. I mean, when you would screw it in and out, the engine would do nothing. I mean, it was like a cold fish. It wouldn't slow down, wouldn't chug, wouldn't stall. The engine wouldn't do nothing. I even tried different mixture screws, and that didn't help at all. But I'm going to give this carburetor one last try, and what I just did is I removed the high-speed mixture screw assembly. I'll show you what I did. I removed the high-speed mixture screw assembly right there. I removed the bowl. And there's a little brass tube that's in the center of that hole right there. I took a paper clip and I jabbed it in there. And I worked the paper clip back and forth. Just in case there was any gunk or crap that was in there that was causing the high-speed mixture screw not to work properly. And like I said, I'm going to give this carburetor one last try. If the paperclip trick does not do the trick, I'm going to have to search for a different carburetor. And the other day I took some pictures of this carburetor to post on Craigslist to see if there's anybody out there that has any used ones lying around. Because on Craigslist there's small engine mechanics that are looking for parts, and there's small engine mechanics that are selling parts or selling machines, and maybe they have a carburetor lying around for my 8 horsepower Ariens Tecumseh engine. And yeah, otherwise, I mean, despite the mixture screw, the carburetor always worked properly. But when the engine would be running, when the engine would get hot, you could notice that the muffler would turn bright orange. And I think it's because the mixture is off. I think the engine is running too rich. I think that's the reason why the muffler is turning bright orange. And yeah, I'm going to give this carburetor one last try. I mean, if the paperclip trick does not do the trick, I'm going to have to find a different carburetor. And that concludes this video, and I sure hope you enjoyed it. Bye.